week number 2 of putting these frames on my cart, I see.
Yeah. Hopefully this week we finish it up.
I hope so. I bet you really hope so, because you're the one working on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of getting old.
Yeah, I bet it is. And then today is kind of a little hot.
It is. And it's only probably 9.
Well, actually, it's 9:30. No wind.
No.
70 degrees. Humid.
And then we kind of got used to cold weather last week. So.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
We got spoiled, but I think it's going to cool off again.
No, we're just pounding these bushings in here.
Yeah, those were the parts you were talking about last week.
Yeah. So we'll pound those in and slip these frames on there.
And then put the
tracks on.
And put the tracks on.
Yeah.
And then she'll be ready.
Yeah.
Today?
Maybe.
What are you doing?
Oh, we're just putting the receiver or screen back in this tractor so we can go do some mowing CRP today.
Oh, so you need the auto steer.
Yeah. I had taken it out. So this tractor will be going on the auger for harvest, but when being it's rained and a little wet, we'll go do some CRP mowing.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Airing up the tire.
Oh, yeah, we got a low tire. It's a little flat. Climbing up right here is probably the best way of doing it. Oh boy. What the heck? Hopefully I don't fall. Okay. She's a little low on
Just a
oil, huh?
quart and a half only.
Give her a good drink. Now you gotta grease her up, huh?
It's usually a good thing to do before you start, huh?
Okay, so Mark came back with this thing the other day.
Yesterday.
This is what we call a ripper.
Or zone builder. It says
Or zone builder.
Made by Unverfirth. What is it? 8 shank? 1, 2. Yeah, 8. And typically the depth we'll pull that. It'll vary per field, but we check fine compaction layers with and set it so it's right below them, and we break that compaction layer. Probably going to be going in that. We're checking the field out here. It appears to be 18-20 inch range for depth.
And what are we going to be using this on? What fields?
I'm going to use it on all the wheat after the wheat ground, because we put corn on after wheat. So we will rip the wheat ground so the corn roots for next year's corn crop, they can go deeper. They don't have to. They won't stop when they hit hard pound. Corn roots obviously go deep.
Yeah, I've never seen one of these work before.
There's not many of these around our area here, so very few, if any.
Yeah, you picked this one up over south of Fargo, North Dakota, wasn't it?
Dealer west of Fargo.
Oh, west of Fargo. Okay.
Yeah, it's.
So how many feet wide is this?
I think it's like 20 or 22. I suppose it's 30 inch. I don't know. I didn't do the math.
Maybe 22 since it's a 122 or what?
That could be. That'd be a good guess.
That is a good guess.
Yeah,
usually
maybe.
the last 2 digits or 3, last 2 digits of implement is.
That'd be my guess.
So yeah, I would guess 22 then.
But we will show it in action once we get it unloaded. And here's the cart for it. It's a 3-point obviously, but then here's the cart to go hook onto it. And they say they pull better with this cart than if you hook them directly on a 3-point. So now this is a 500. What do you think that means?
That means nothing. I'm sure that's just a fancy number they wanted to put on there.
That's just a good basic even number.
Yeah. Making progress.
Yeah, kind of. Would have done that.
Not going very good or what?
No.
It's not.
No.
Now what happened?
We went to tighten the track on the other side and the hose is blown.
Oh no.
So they must have done the other, or I don't know, whatever. When they were cutting it out or something, they must have left the hose in there and then burnt it.
Oh.
Let's find out here.
Well, I'm sure there's oil all over the place then.
Yeah, I'd come spraying out of there. Now, oh, we just gotta take the idler off again.
No kidding.
We're dumb.
Yeah, just about done, and then that happens, and now you have to tear it apart again and get a new hose. Anything you want to tell the people? If you want a little help, maybe one of you guys want to come help him.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Yeah. Come on. You're not moving too fast. I guess it looks like, what did this be? Attempt 173.
It's getting old.
Jangles is getting cranky.
Yeah.
He's gonna get
It's
mad.
hot out.
Yeah. And you can't really move this thing into the shop because it has no tracks. Alright, well, I guess we'll check back later. So since this thing's only 22 feet, which isn't very wide, how fast are we going to be able to go in the field with it? I'm assuming pretty quick, right?
Probably like, I don't know, we've never done it, but I'd say 5-6 miles an hour.
So it's going to take a while to work the field up.
Yeah, it's not, this doesn't work the field. When you go through it, should still be black, or you shouldn't even see where it went. It might be just some little lines.
Oh,
Shouldn't
really?
bring up any dirt. It's not to make it black. It's just to fracture the hard pound.
Oh, okay. So I heard we finally got the cart finished up. I guess I shouldn't say we. I hear Bo got the cart finished up. So we're gonna go find him, see where he's at. Rumor has it we're gonna be going full speed ahead now, start wheat. Had a few rain delays, which delayed our harvesting time. And it looks like another rain day tomorrow, so the plan is to get 200-300 acres wrapped up today. If that's possible, we will see. So I think I found him. We'll see what he's doing to this thing. Looks like he's cleaning out the grain from last fall. Got forgotten about in this cart here. So now they've got to scoop it out, clean it up before we can use it. Oh my God, it stinks in here, like rot.
Smell it?
I can smell it. It smells like a pig barn.
No, it smells like a porta potty and a dead cow.
That's even worse yet. Holy crap. So we got the electricians here. They are wiring in the bin fans for the new bins, so we'll go over here and talk to them and get a little info about what they're doing. So you guys want to tell me what's happening over here?
We put in the scoop panel for the bin fans and the unload augers. So right now we're just pulling conduits to all the bin fans, or pulling wires to all the bin fans and get them wired up and get air on that, so you guys can have air first. Then we'll concentrate on the unload augers.
Okay. So how much power do these things have?
This is a 400 amp panel. Each of these is a 20 horse motor. They draw about 24 amps on 480 volts.
So that's quite a bit.
It's not a huge motor, but it's
okay.
enough.
So this is all the wiring for it.
Yep.
So this is our breaker panel then?
Yep.
Our breaker box?
Each panel will get a breaker, and each unload auger will get a breaker.
So these are all the wires underground through these pipes here?
Yep.
So these go around to where?
Each conduit is basically for one motor, and we brought them into a junction box on the side of the bins here. And from there we'll branch out and go around the bins to each motor individually.
So you'll be here for a few more days then, or what?
3 or 4 more, yeah.
It's a big project.
Yeah, fun one.
So shout out to our electricians for coming and getting these fans wired in. I know they're really busy, but seem to make time to come by when we need them. What's happening? What are you doing?
I just got back from.
You don't know where you got back from?
I just got back from servicing the mower here. It's out mowing CRP.
Oh. Were you out
Fueling
mowing
it
too?
up, fueling it up, greasing, blow the radiator out.
So are we going to be out in the field today?
I don't know. There's a chance of rain today, but I don't think we'll get much. Yeah, we got a little more wheat we can go on, and then the rest has to be sprayed. And
yeah, I haven't told them about that yet. So yesterday we went out and combined
tried
a
a
little
few
bit.
different fields. Actually, they're greener now than they were a week and a half ago.
Which is pretty odd.
The stools got bigger, more mature than I thought they would with this rain that we've been getting. So there's a lot of good young heads in there that you don't want to abandon.
All right.
So I think they're mature enough now, the way they feel. So if we spray them, we'll salvage those, and then along with the stuff that's riper, obviously we'll get a little too ripe.
Yeah, we were hoping to get 200-300 acres done yesterday, but that didn't work out too well.
Well, there's a little left we can go on.
A soft spot. It's a little easier, just sticky. Let's see the bottom of that would be
What are you doing with that tool?
looking for the compaction layers in the soil profile. Just push slow and steady. It's in the green, a little bit in the yellow. There's a little bit of a hard layer there. And there's one right there where I'm pushing the same, but I'm into the red. And that one starts at that depth. That'll be a plow, hard pan from plowing back in the day, or just chisel plowing. Let's get back to that spot. Now the red getting through it. I think it'll get through. Right there. See, now it's how that gauge went easier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into the yellow. Still going.
What are the green, the yellow, and the
Well,
red?
it just tells you how much pressure, or you can feel it too, just by feeling, but you can kind of watch if you just keep your steady amount of pressure and speed going down, and that gauge will find where it's harder. I mean, you can also feel it, but also it's a nice visual. And a lot of times when you go, you'll find it'll be a couple inches thick, say, and you can be down 14 inches. And it'll be like hard, and then all of a sudden, poop, it'll pop through it, and this gauge will go into the green, and it gets below that hard pan.
Okay.
So that soil profile, if you think about it, you've got those layers of hard pan. The roots don't want to go through those.
Right.
Especially corn, because the corn goes way deeper. Wheat and soybeans, they don't go as deep as corn, obviously.
And this is going to be corn grown next year.
Yeah, all of our wheat grown will be corn next year.
Right.
So we are using this new zone builder to...
Yeah, we're going to try this thing out.